I'll admit it. Watch your motherfucking tongue.
I really don't want to ask a bad question because we've got women here. No, I'm not going to ask a bad question. This is the intro. I'm not going to ask a mad question. I don't want to do it.
Why not?
I don't want to do it. I'm shy. Have you ever told somebody you love them but you knew deep down you were lying?
Mental. Have you?
I'm Nigerian, bro. I told people I love them after 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
You know when it's better? When they tell you they love you back and you know they're bullshitting to you because then you're just like, let's lie to each other.
Yeah, if you lot are gassing to each other, then the game's a game, innit?
But why are you in that situation?
No, sorry. Direct a question.
You're mad.
Oh.
You're mad.
But why are you in that situation?
What situation? Well, I'm telling somebody I love them.
Yeah, and they don't even love you back.
No, I'm not saying they don't love me back. I'm just saying, like, you know, sometimes it's good to spice stuff up a little. You know, tell each other little white lies. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as, you know, you both know you're bullshitting each other and at the end of the day, nobody's feelings get hurt. You know?
I know one nigga that ain't done that. Oh, this nigga over here. The only person
even when he means it, he ain't saying.
The only person I know he's told he loves is probably his mother.
His mom, that's it.
Yeah.
And his niece and nephew.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, but that's just wasting time. You're doing it for no reason.
You see? That's how it should be.
Yeah,
exactly.
man.
What'd you say?
Obviously.
That's how it should
That's
be.
just what I didn't hear what you said. That's just what. It's
That's just wasting time.
It's wasting
Like,
time.
who has time to be?
When I say you tell somebody, it's not somebody like you're like in a relationship for like 2. Like someone you're chirping and you're just like, alright.
No, but
And you're
why
saying
would
you love
tell
them.
you love
Yeah, that's
them?
a
What?
mad reach though. That's not it.
Guys, take a risk in life sometimes.
No, that's not even a risk. That's just.
Someone you've been talking to for 2 weeks, you're telling me you love them.
Yes.
What?
What's wrong? Listen, man, fuck all that. Welcome to the
No, but
Nothing
okay,
Podcast,
so-
man. You guys
No.
are taking this too
That's
deep.
a
So you've
bad
never-
man.
What do you love about them then? What do you know about them that you love?
I'm not saying that. I actually don't love them.
Man, just throwing that out.
I'm
there.
just throwing it out
Why?
loosely.
That's
What do you say? It's a little bit of adventure, a little bit of risk. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, don't worry. I don't think. Yeah.
Wait, just looking. Are you two sharing?
No, this is like in the middle.
Oh, it's just in the middle,
She's
just to
gonna
pick
keep
it.
looking this way.
Yeah.
So it's calm. But yeah, welcome
So
to.
actually, you can hold this one like definitely. Then
Yeah.
this one can sit in the middle.
Yeah. What episode are we on? 49. Welcome to episode 49 of the Nothing New Podcast. We've got 2 very special guests today.
Trust me. Let me even move.
We've
back
got,
so
you
can
know,
see
we've got some superstars in the building.
Oh, that's her.
We got some.
Super hoily in the
Trust me, we've
Right.
got some slippery situations inside the building right now.
Would you guys like to introduce
Follow me on
yourself?
TikTok. I'm joking.
Hey, have you got TikTok, bro? Have you actually got TikTok?
Yeah, I love a TikTok.
We need to.
What
I
kind
want
of-
to start a TikTok.
What kind of
Oh,
content are you
yeah,
making?
You guys can actually make content on TikTok. That would be really
What
good.
kind of content are you making?
Just day in a life, fashion.
Day in the life.
Yeah.
Fashion.
Turn off the auto tune.
This YouTuber. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, go on, introduce yourself.
Oh my god.
Don't say that because I'm very inconsistent. But my name's Ajie.
You're no more inconsistent than me. I
Right.
guarantee you about
Right.
that.
No, you know, you guys are probably the same.
You know what I mean?
I post
No,
them.
you guys are actually probably. No, she's probably even a little bit better than you.
I post their free videos. Ain't that nice?
Same as you, right?
Whenever you're ready.
Oh
I'm on.
yeah.
Cheat day.
Yeah.
I ain't even forgot the name. That's what you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cheat day, right?
But yeah, introduce yourself and your YouTube.
My name's Ajie. Subscribe to my channel at Ajie W.
Go speak
Yeah.
louder.
You gotta speak up.
You gotta speak loud. You gotta
You want me
speak
to
up.
shout?
Yeah, preferably.
Or speak right into the mic.
Like lips to ting.
Or
Say,
like-
yo. Just.
I feel like Ajie might be a cyborg as well. I don't see Ajie lips in at all. At all.
Nah, like.
No, she's a
You're
cyborg.
right still.
No,
You're
she's.
right.
I'm not gonna lie.
They're
So
right.
introduce yourself.
Ajie.
We'll come back to this. I want to talk about
You're
it.
right, she's a cyborg still. She's
Yeah,
a
no,
cyborg.
she's a
I'm
robot.
just Busola and that's it.
You're just what?
Follow her on Instagram.
Thank you.
No,
Very. See
I
now
don't-
you're shouting. Oh my
Oh,
god.
imagine!
Oh
No,
my
that's
days.
shouting.
Now she's shouting. Okay.
No, I'm just Busola.
Follow
That's
her on
it.
TikTok.
Say your name properly.
She's got really
My-
good fashion TikTok.
My name is Oluwa Busola.
Okay.
There you go. Thank you very much. Don't do no Busola. What's Busola?
Oh, I'm sorry.
What you? That's my.
And you've got businesses as well, like no?
Oh, come.
Yeah, but I'm not even consistent.
It doesn't matter. Whoever comes with the. Oh, you know what? I referred someone onto you. I don't know if they shouted you.
It's tossing.
No.
But yeah.
Oh, she's this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, thank you guys very much for joining us
Of course.
this episode. What's been happening in the world?
Sorry, man, they're trying to jump on planes and that.
Don't say that.
Wait,
No,
what did
you
you
know
know?
Bro, chill, man.
Use the mic.
I was-
Use the
I
mic.
was-
Use the mic.
Is it certain man they're trying
So
to jump on
basically,
planes?
obviously, everyone knows what's happening.
With the, okay, don't say everybody knows. Some people don't know.
Yeah, explain to us.
You should
Explain to us.
get
Explain to us.
go on.
Explain to us.
Are you saying me? You
Because
were
you-
even talking
because I
about
was about
certain
to-
man jumping on planes.
No,
and
because
that.
that's what I...
Anyway, the Taliban have taken over Afghanistan again for the first time since 2001.
Wait, sorry, pause. I'm not trying to get
Use
cancelled,
the
you know.
mic. Use the mic.
You're not gonna get
I
cancelled.
just realised what you said. I just realised what this guy said.
That's certain man trying to jump on planes.
Do you know
That's
how
what
mad
I'm
that
saying. You're
is?
being insensitive. No. Listen, there's desperation.
No, they're legit trying to
No,
like the
they
people.
are.
The, no, but
Yeah,
the,
but
I know.
said
I know.
it.
what
the
you're saying,
people,
you're
the people
being
falling off planes
Bro,
mid-air.
So off, bro.
You're jumping on a plane. Yeah,
That's about to take
It's
off.
about to take off. Like, I know you're desperate, but
Yeah.
this plane's not about to do 20. This plane, when it hits,
It's there. It's in the
even
air.
if you manage to stay on,
You're not holding on
you're
for
not
that long.
holding on. And then up there is what you're gonna breathe with. Like the air is thin, Brody. You got like max
Yeah, I feel you.
5 minutes in the air before you stop breathing, you pass out. Or you're doing a mad speed, the G-force is absolutely clotting your hands, and you're off the wing. So
off the wing like he's in.
you know what I mean. So I don't know. It's crazy. Obviously, people are desperate. So I can't really. I'm not laughing at them. I'm just saying like, what was the plan here? Like, where are we going? with
Yo,
this?
when
Yeah, but when people are
desperation.
desperate, they're not really thinking clearly, are they?
Tell them
There's
again.
no thought
Yeah.
process.
And you're not in that position, so you can't really judge.
Yeah,
Damn.
Hear that?
Damn, I thought you were shy.
She's a tough not to say that one.
Okay.
She's a tough
She
not to
went,
say
I'm
that
shy, and they told you on street. But yeah, the Taliban have taken over Afghanistan since 2001, and everybody in Afghanistan is losing their mind because obviously they take Sharia law very, very seriously. Like I don't want to say they're extremist group because I don't want to offend any Taliban that might be listening and knows where I live. In that, like, I'm not on it. I'm a pussy, man. I'm not gonna play.
But you know what? I saw the video of one of them, like a spokesperson, saying that.
Yeah, they were doing a press conference.
That's so crazy.
Imagine-
PR. Really doing up PR.
Don't get twisted. These lot are very intelligent.
Yeah,
people.
apparently they
Yeah.
said that they are gonna allow the women to go to school and become professionals. But
Yeah.
I don't believe them, of course. They're probably just saying that.
And a lot of people are probably like, Jesus Christ. A lot of people are probably thinking like, why do we care if the Taliban have taken over Afghanistan? But the reason why, like, the US or the UK invaded back then was because Afghanistan became like a safe haven for terrorist groups. So that's how Al Qaeda were able to plot a lot of things like 9/11 and stuff. So that's why it affects the rest of the world by them taking over again, because then they can become safe havens for groups like ISIS to go over there and actually plan terror attacks on the rest of the world without being able to actually know what they're doing. So that's why people are trying to jump on planes and
leave.
S
And
out
leave
because
Yeah.
The
yeah,
country's gonna be no.
yeah, and it's basically going back, like imagine you're given a taste of freedom, and then there are people who are then coming to take it back from you. That's why people are like, fuck this, man. I'd rather die. Take my
Yeah.
chances. It's very sad.
It's really sad, yeah.
It's very, very sad.
You guys
What?
are.
Why you not?
Because his face, why is man's face?
I was watching this.
Yeah. What you guys' thoughts on that, man? Like,
Well, we have to see how things unfold, innit?
huh?
As in, we have to see how things unfold. Next couple of months,
Yeah.
they're gonna be very telling.
I think it'll be very telling. Imagine though, deep it though. Imagine if like Afghanistan now becomes like some like Dubai and everybody's like they turn that shit around. Like
To be
the
honest-
Taliban actually turn that shit
To be
around.
honest, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if things moved in a positive light to some degree, but it's just gonna be very oppressive.
Bro, but it's very hard to imagine a group that says it's very hard to imagine a group go, oh yeah, we're gonna give people freedom, but while saying that they're holding a big fuck off AK in their hands.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, women will be able to go to school. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying,
You
like-
can roam the streets and that.
no,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. You can still let's say they allow that you can go to school, you can get education, you can get a good job, but you're still gonna be under an oppressor. It's not gonna be
Yeah.
any different from what's that? North Korea. It's North Korea now, my brother.
Yeah.
Where like they
Oh,
still
yeah,
have an
there's one of
economy,
them
they still
that's-
live,
yeah,
but it's
yeah.
they're under a mad regime. So it probably is gonna turn out to be something like that unless the powers that be decide to step in. But they just messed up, so I don't see that happening anytime soon. It's a techie situation. Praise to them, man, because
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do.
But
You try to hop on a plane too, bro.
Facts. Trains, planes, boats, wherever. And obviously, a lot of people, because the troops have pulled out, the president est out, everyone's cut. There's a lot of there are people from Afghanistan that are in these countries, in America, in the UK. They're kind of fuming, but they're also worried about their loved ones as well. It could be a situation where the niggas here are like, hold on, you're even mad, and it could be long for the residents that stay here because next thing you know, they're gonna side them with someone.
That's why. So I think Joe Biden was like, the reason why we decided to take the troops out was because they basically gone into Afghanistan, and whether you agree with everything that's happened over there or you don't, like, obviously whenever there's a war there'll be innocent people who die and stuff. He's basically said we've spent billions of dollars to basically what they wanted to do, get rid of the Taliban group, but then also actually train up the Afghanistani army so that they can fight off future attacks from the Taliban. But when the Taliban people turned up, even the president out of the country, he's like, nah, man. Yeah, he hopped on the first plane out of there. So it's like, he's saying, why would we risk our lives to keep saving you guys if you guys are not willing to actually
save yourselves?
Yeah, risk your life, which I kind of understand a little bit.
But other people also see it as America has used that place for
facts.
A lot of other things in terms of resources.
Oh yeah.
And so people don't see it as they pulled out because of those reasons specifically. It's more so they pulled out because they've exploited the country to whatever degree they wanted to, and now they're like, cool, I'm gonna S out. So pick what you want in it. Like, are they done exploiting the country for resources? Is it actually what Merman's saying? Are the troops?
Yeah.
Are they tired of Afghanistan not taking things seriously? There's bare reasons in it, and obviously the president's not gonna come out and say, yeah, we've done our dirt, so we're gonna cut now. But
yeah, and I think whenever shit like this happens, it makes me hate social media even more, because people are like, oh look, pray for the people in Afghanistan. Let's raise awareness, bro. What awareness do you? What's your post on Instagram gonna do? You think the people that are trying to jump on a plane will go, you know what, Abdul, let's not do it. Somebody posted about us on Instagram, we're gonna be fine.
I don't think it's about that.
What's it about?
It's more literally what you said, awareness. Like, how I don't know. I didn't have much information, but I saw the press conference thing on social media. So it's like I would have never known that. So I think that's really important. I think social media is.
Well, I'm not denying that bit, but the bit I'm talking about is when people are like,
share this.
No, not like even share this. Like, shame on, like, they'll be posting so like the government took away all the troops from Afghanistan, and then next thing you know, Taliban's back. All this shit is like, shut up. Like, people on social media always wanna act like they know everything, like they know every single angle of everything, when in reality you don't. What you know is other things that you've seen, and then you just jumped on the bandwagon.
That's your opinion. Like, I don't know what to say about that. Like, I don't think that, but fair enough.
yeah, man, just do your own research, innit?
Yeah.
But my issue is like, what's the next step after you post it to social media? Innit? Forget just the Taliban issue. Like, there's a lot of things that happen on social media, but like, when people post stuff and say, okay, repost this, let's raise awareness. What is usually the next step?
But it stops there. You're raising awareness.
That's it.
You're raising awareness.
But what is so effective about
okay,
awareness?
sometimes you can donate.
Yeah, like sign petitions,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Okay. That makes sense.
Fair enough, yeah.
First.
I guess. But yeah, prayers up to people in Afghanistan, innit? And yeah, we're keeping in our prayers. And also Haiti. I feel so bad for the people of Haiti, man. They just can't catch a break. There was an earthquake.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like they just get pammed by some natural disaster every 5 years or so. Like, they rebuild the economy and then something bad happens again. But you know, big up to the resilience of the people there, because boy, there'll be a day when another earthquake comes by, I'll just be like, bruv, I've had enough of this shit, man. Just take me now, man. I've had enough. But yeah, prayers up to the people of Haiti. Yeah, and any more sad news?
We'll see how it unfolds, innit?
Oh, Sean Locke, the guy on 8 out of 10 Cats. Funny guy. He died. He died. Funny guy, man.
Yeah, no, he's
mad funny guy.
You know what? Some of these guys, yeah. Obviously, they're not from our demographic, yeah. But sometimes we watch him mock of the week, and they're in their bag still. They're doing what they need to do. Yeah.
One time I was watching how it was on TV, and I was watching at work. I was cackling. The manager walks in, yeah, and he just looking at me like, is this guy like, bro? Like, I don't pay to come here and laugh, innit?
How did he die?
Cancer. He had cancer.
Oh no.
Yeah, passed away from cancer.
Yeah, he's a funny brother.
Yeah, very funny guy. But yeah, enough of the sad stuff now. Onto the good news. Somebody share some good news there.
I'm on season 17 of Grey's Anatomy.
Isn't that there's a new season coming out now?
And it's about COVID.
You're watching it already?
Yeah.
How?
I was very confused on
On
what's
what?
going on. Just 1, 2, 3 movie. Oh.
Allegedly,
Allegedly, I'm watching it on 1, 2, 3 movies. Allegedly.
She said, "Oh,
You should the CIA
You haven't
watching
watched
this.
that
bro,
one?
No,
police
because
go
I watch
catch
on
you."
Amazon Prime. It hasn't come out yet.
No, yeah. Just watch it on one of the. It only has like 17
No,
episodes.
but I need it clear and subtitles.
It is.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Well, the
Yeah,
YouTuber girls, they don't do
They don't play like that.
fuzzy stuff.
Yeah, no. You
Yeah,
won't enjoy
yeah.
it as much, man.
They
Especially
do
if you're
HD.
watching it a
You
certain
need to see
way.
the pores on their face.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, but B, you had something you wanted to talk about earlier though, didn't you? Would you like to bring the topic to the table?
Yes, I did actually. I did. So essentially, I was having a conversation with someone the other day about working life and how sometimes it can be quite selfish. And what I mean by this is, right now, I feel like I'm working for myself and I'm making money for myself and I'm not putting anything out there in the world. So, not you being on your phone.
Tell me
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. So, I wanted to
On your own
speak about.
podcast, yo, waste man.
Bro, hey!
Go on.
No, go on, please. carry
Oh,
on,
I
please,
wanted to speak about if you guys have ever felt like you're not doing enough for, you know, people around you,
Every day.
younger people.
Every day.
Like you're not changing lives. Like you just, I don't know how to explain it. But
Every
you're just
day.
not. You're just here.
I feel like that every day.
So what do you feel like you can do to change that?
Nothing. Rent has to be paid, man. I'm sorry.
That's also
It's,
true.
that's the way.
That's
Like I was telling you, you gotta look after number one first before you think about other people. Obviously, we're still fairly young in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
So you just have to, just have to hope that that time will come where you can actually make an impact.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you as well. Yeah, but for some reason, I just feel like you just never really. Not saying God forbid anything. You never know when you're gonna go.
Facts.
So it's like, imagine me going and I haven't even, what have I actually done? Even though I've probably done a lot, but do you not ever feel like that? Like, oh my gosh, I'm just here.
I've made people laugh.
See, that's a good thing. No,
I could die knowing I made somebody laugh.
I think that's a good trait. At least you know you have that. But it's like, maybe
You've made me laugh once.
you've made me cry.
Facts. I could die knowing that too.
You definitely made me cry.
Yeah.
So fair enough.
I could die knowing I've impacted your emotions as well.
You know, fair enough. Actually, what do you think about this?
I don't know, cause I mean I feel the same. Like I don't really feel like I'm doing much. Like I feel like I'm just surviving. Like I'm not really living life.
Yeah.
So, but I feel like that's not gonna change anytime soon, which is a bit sad. Because as he said, rent needs to be paid. All these other things need to be paid. So I don't know, and I think it's hard like to find a balance.
Yeah.
Because as you said, like you'll come home from work, you're tired, you're exhausted,
Exactly.
and then the weekends you might want to make time for your friends and family. So where's the time to
Where is the
change
time?
lives?
I was thinking of doing some like extra work that I'm not being paid to do.
Swear.
Like
Like-
voluntary work.
Yeah, for at a youth centre or something. Because I used to do that when I wasn't working, and now it's all about me. And I'm not happy.
It's got to be about you though. It has to be.
Yeah,
about
but I'm not. Nah.
you. No, do you know why? Because you have to be at a certain level to be able to
Yeah, have
have
exactly time.
resources.
Yeah,
and
the
time.
time, yeah.
But
No, I
if
get
you
what you mean.
if you got 100 in a bank account, then you've got
Then it's easy.
time.
Exactly.
It's true.
Well, if you
If
don't
you're-
have time, we have 100.
Right, nigga. But if
you know what we mean, as in 100 M's, you have like you know.
have the opportunity.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you
Yeah,
have
you-
the
you-
You've got more opportunities.
Money
to
is
do something.
everything.
No,
in
you
this
don't.
world.
Yeah, it really
Use a
is.
mic. Use a mic.
You've got the opportunity.
If you had 100, I guarantee you, unless
yeah, it is actually.
unless you won the 100 M's through, let's say, lottery or something, the more money you have, the less time you actually have to
I
do
think
what
that's
you wanna
very
do.
true.
No, the more money you have, the less time you have to do other things because you spend your time trying to maintain making that amount of money. But when you get to a certain point in life and you don't have to make that kind of money consistently, you're sitting on
But
the
when will
possibilities.
you never have to consistently make that type of
No,
money?
but if you're a person who's thinking like her and you want to get to a point in life where you want to help people, at some point this would be you
But
would stand for that.
but what you have to understand is that when you let's use someone like Mark Zuckerberg for example. Yeah, he wants to help people, but then you get to that stage and you actually realize that one person's time don't mean shit compared to the money that you can actually give people. So because of that reason, you still won't have time to help people, but you just be able to provide resources.
Yeah, but that's part of it.
It doesn't mean that man's gonna stop and go to
Well, you can do that now.
Stop what I'm doing and
I could. Do you know what? What I was gonna say is this is why I think teaching is one of the best jobs. Of course, I know they don't get paid a lot and they're struggling, but I just feel like the fact that you're.
I
know.
I think we have too many women teachers, you know.
But the fact that they're
controversial.
Imagine like they're actually teaching.
No, legit. I think we have too many women teachers.
Too many women
teachers. Why too many?
Yeah.
I think. Okay.
Yeah, too many. That.
Too many. Compared to male teachers.
Yeah, but men need to get into teaching then.
I agree, but that's what I'm saying. We have too many women teachers.
Would you say there's something to do with like the innate kind of this sort of say like women are more nurturing and stuff? Would you say that as a part of it?
Oh, definitely. But I feel like, especially for the black community, the way it is. Actually, I'm not gonna say for black community, for black men, young black men, is obviously there's no denying that in the black community there's a higher percentage of dysfunctional families where somebody's coming from a, let's say, single parent household, which is usually the mother. Yeah. So you have black boys being raised by women at home. Exactly. Then you go to school and your teacher is either a white woman or a black woman.
Or a white man.
Or a white man. Yeah. But you never actually... And then you're raised without an actual black male in your life to actually teach you things. Yeah. That's why you now have a
complex kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's men.
Facts. When I say we have too many, it's not a bad thing. Like obviously, a women get into teaching, but I feel like we need more.
Yeah,
actually, let me rephrase. We need more male black teachers.
Representation for us.
Yeah, I agree.
Just because when you think about it, for us, how many black male teachers did we have?
That weren't paid.
Or Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown. When
he was acting though, he was. That's it. But then he left after a year. So he left after a year.
But even with teachers, would you say towards the end, would you say they actually sat down and spoke to us on a level, or was it just do your job and go home?
They do your job and go home. There was really.
I had a teacher that was.
That's what I'm saying, but we don't have enough of those.
Yeah, we don't.
Because at the end of the day, you can't force somebody. It's a job.
I'm not gonna lie, Mr. Costa used to tell the man them.
It's a job.
Mr. Costa used to tell the man them, listen, I'm here to get paid. Wherever you guys.
As a teacher, I'm coming and tell you.
That's what I'm saying.
Whether you guys focus or not, I don't really care. I'm telling you,
it all goes back to what I was saying about doing something that you're not getting paid to do. That's when you know you really want to do it and you love this. You actually love it. If I'm getting up and going to like a centre and I'm helping people, I'm not getting paid to do that. So I'm putting it work.
So what is the one thing that you would want to do where you don't mind not getting paid for it?
Probably teaching assistant.
So
I will teach or mentor.
Okay, fair enough. Then why didn't you get into it?
I can't because I work.
It's got to be something at this stage in your life where you're working 9 to 5 and you're doing education on the side. It's got to be something a bit less hands-on. You don't have time to.
You can't spread yourself.
That's the thing,
so
what
you have at the moment or what you can offer is probably your resources. Maybe find something to monitor that you can donate. On a local level where like, cool, I know that this club, this building is being used for a certain amount. Blah, blah, blah.
We used to help out and then we stopped.
Yeah, we stopped.
Really?
We used to help out a food bank every Thursday for like since we were like year 10.
These men were doing it since.
Yeah, it was doing since like year 9, and then stopped. Like
college happened.
No, even went through college. Like even went through my first year of working. But then it's like after on a Thursday, no cap. But like after I've been working when I was working at M&S, then like I've been up since 4:30. I'm sorry, I don't really care about giving food to poor people. I'm like selfishly.
People in need.
Yeah, no, like people in need. Like I didn't really care. I wanted to rest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's all quite selfish, but that's just it's natural.
Natural human trait.
Yeah, it's natural. Very natural.
You gotta take your number one first, man.
Yeah, you gotta take your number one first.
Would you guys say you know or have found your passion in life that you wouldn't mind getting up and working for?
That is
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Huh?
Was it
filmmaking?
Mine's deep. This is what I'm saying, but I'm not doing mine. I feel like my passion is inspiring others, but I'm not doing that. But obviously, working in tech, I really enjoy working in tech.
You could be.
But I'm not inspiring no one at work.
How do you know?
Because if you just...
I ain't inspiring no one at work.
You
I
never
am
know,
not
bro.
inspiring no one at work.
You promise you never know.
But that's what I want to do. So actually, one thing, remember how sometimes when we link up, you guys should do this in your friendship groups, when we ask about our mental health, or we ask about what have you been, how's your week been, and what's been like the downside of your week. I tried to do that in a work meeting, and but this was all grown men, and it actually did work. So things like that, I kind of want to, in this white working world, I want to put that out there more. But I think everyone should start doing that. Ask your friends how their mental health is, because no one's talking.
We did that once, didn't we?
Went
down a tree when we asked each other how our mental health was.
When we asked and Ez was there, remember what you said?
Don't say it out, bro. I think I said a word that's going to be very controversial.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Remember what he said? Should I not say it?
No, don't.
I'll try my best to please you.
He's going to fuck me up.
Nah, I will.
This guy.
Yeah, but basically, speaking about my emotions, sometimes not like it's hard. But
You're a robot, bro.
See,
Just
that's
own
the
it.
problem.
No, but the thing is,
Not everyone is expressive like you.
It does not.
And
You
you
don't
know
need to
what?
be expressive
And you know
though.
what?
It's black men. I'm not even talking about me. It's black men not talking about their emotions.
He said
It takes a robot. It takes a
You know why
robot to
though?
know one, because this one here, I'm not even sure
See?
emotions
But
exist.
she's not
No,
like,
but
but I feel like
you've got a point. Black men don't like.
that shot just went straight to your name there. That was coming.
no,
And
talk
it's
into
not-
your mic and
it's
speak up now. Bang up.
I don't know where that assumption came from.
Go.
Nah, Ajie's actually quite expressive, you know.
Really?
You will kind
I
of
feel
say
like- I
if
feel
you're
like-
having a stressful week.
Yeah, I feel like if you know her and you're speaking to her, then
I won't just come out with it, but like if you ask me
if you
and I'm
ask.
comfortable with you, then I might tell you.
exactly. I think that's the main thing if she's comfortable. I feel like
Yeah, but my thing is, I'm not even talking about girls, because I feel like girls with their friends.
that's what I'm saying. You guys
I'm
are cool,
talking
like,
about
it's just-
black men.
Don't say black. No, say black men in the Western world.
No,
Yeah.
As in-
No,
black
no,
men
because
everywhere.
even in Africa,
You're capping.
no, in
What?
Africa they're
You're
worse.
capping.
I feel
my
like it's worse.
uncle,
They're
Nah.
worse.
they're worse. They're not.
Nah.
No, because their mentality is men. You should be doing this. You should be here. They don't have time to talk about emotions. They
do-
laugh at us
Hold on,
because
they
we
do.
talk
Hold
about
on.
emotions.
Firstly, they do talk about emotions. From my perspective and from my opinion, well, my dad was very emotional. My dad would cry. He did not care. But it's like, I get what you're saying. Where it's like you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. They do have that mentality, but they are also very forthcoming with their emotions. And I think what people need to understand is that emotion isn't just always about being sad. If you're happy, you need to be able to express it.
Yeah.
If you're angry, you need to be able to express it.
Yeah.
And when you're upset, you need to be able to express it also. And I think in the Western world, the reason why I say it's the Western world only is because with everything that's happened from, with the way the whites have panned the black community in this Western world, and the way everybody's been raised almost like, if you kind of go back to, I don't like using this, but if you kind of go back to like, slavery and segregation, all of that stuff, how you're raised to be tough, blah, 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 blah. It's why people in this country are like the way they are. Not just this country, but like Western world. But in Africa, I feel like men are very expressive in Africa. That's why we have love songs, because we
I
are
disagree
very
with
expressive.
Not the love
strongly.
songs. I disagree. Only because look at our dads.
I was literally about to say that.
Literally, you can make your point.
No, I probably disagree like strongly. I think maybe that's just your experience, but I don't think that's a common thing because I don't think I've ever seen my dad in this life ever express himself, and none of my uncles are expressive people. Let me just talk for Gambian people anyways. Like Gambian men don't even believe in expressing themselves. Like they would never express themselves. So I really don't think that.
Quick question. Do you think maybe it's not too... So, as a father, for example, you have to understand the responsibilities that come with being a father. If I'm a dad, I will never want my daughter to think I'm scared or like I'm upset or I'm worried about something, because there's a certain way I want her to perceive me as a person. So maybe that's why, I'm just saying, obviously I don't know your dad or your uncles, maybe that's why you've never seen them in that light. But to your mum, the way your mum might have seen him will be completely different to how you've seen him.
Yeah, true. But I think, well, in my dad's case anyway, I think his kids have probably seen the most emotion from him. Like, my mum has probably seen less from him than us. But I also think it comes down to, obviously, your upbringing and stuff.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah, but just from what I've seen in my family anyway, men are really not expressive.
Yeah. And I'm Nigerian and I'll say the same with my dad.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something fun.
You want to talk about something fun?
Yeah, we've been quite deep.
Do you think so?
I've been quite deep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah, I've been quite deep.
You almost made me cry.
That.
What do you mean diet?
No.
You don't believe I have the capabilities to cry?
No, that I'll make you cry.
Yeah, you almost made me cry
No,
once.
you definitely seem like someone who will cry.
Why?
Not in a bad way, but
No,
you
why?
seem like you're expressive and emotional.
Nah.
Is it not?
I don't express my.
Expressive.
When it's happy or like, but when it's like depressing stuff, nah. I just get into my room and I do it myself. Come back out, we go again. Come back like I never left. You know what I'm saying?
When was the last time you cried?
When was the last time
I thought it was supposed to talk about happy stuff. Nigga.
Last time I cried. Last time I cried was. I think. Yeah, that's the last time.
You?
Oh
Boy. It's on the calendar.
Has this guy ever cried?
Yeah, I can't remember.
By the way, crying is when water comes out of your eyes, right?
Yeah.
I know you ain't done that one yet. But when you get
He hasn't unlocked that level of emotion in his robotic.
You know what? I want to see who more robot, me or Ajie. I swear on everything. I know she's a cyborg. I know it.
I'm a what?
I know it.
Cyborg.
I know it.
What's that?
Like
As in a robot.
A robot. Yeah.
It's
Like,
like a human robot.
Huh?
That's a bit offensive.
Why?
No, it's
Why?
not even that.
I don't think you can.
You know what it is? Every time I see Ajie just...
she's there. She's quiet. She's there.
She's an
And then she'll say something once in a while and then she'll just go back.
It's like in her brain. She goes activate socializing. Say something.
Okay.
Deactivate.
You know what? Sometimes, yeah.
I'm
I
just
sit down.
composed. Is that a problem?
Even the time when Ajie's about, yeah, there's sometimes I'll have one little conversation with her, yeah, and then I just stop because I just feel like I'm annoying her. She's just sitting there, she's just like...
It does seem like that. Sometimes you seem like when somebody talks to you, you're thinking in your head like, how dare you talk to me?
You know like that? Who are you? Right? Engage in conversation.
Where is this coming from? No, if I didn't want to talk to someone, I wouldn't even talk to you at all.
Oh, word.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, interesting.
So how do you deal with men when they approach you?
She don't.
No, because like, okay, let me rephrase that. How do you deal with the guys that even have the courage to even approach you?
I don't know. My friends always say.
No, that's possible.
I don't know. My friends always say like if they were a guy, they would be scared to move to me, but I don't know why, because I'm just chilling.
Now that you're here, Busola, why would you be scared to
Russia's the one that says this, but I don't know. How am I when?
Do you think that maybe we've got it wrong? We just don't like you like that?
Okay, from you tell me if I'm wrong or right, but from what I see, say like we're in, I don't know, like a motive or something, and there's like a guy looking at me from across the room. He'll be looking at me for time. So it's like, that's already annoying.
No, but can you understand?
Yes, I
He's
No, but the thing is, I hear her though.
No,
like, why is that in the corner just screaming
looking,
away?
like, what?
Like, make your move, bro. Like, shoot your shit already. Like, let's get this over and done with.
yeah.
But you know, like when you're looking at someone, you're thinking,
Am I gonna get tough?
am I gonna get parred?
You're trying to
That's what Donny's probably trying to
evaluate the
gauge.
situation.
He's trying to gauge if I'm gonna get parred or not.
He's thinking
I
about
don't like
his
being
mental
looked
health.
at.
Oh.
So it's like, if you're doing that, I already start getting uncomfortable. I feel a bit
Are
awkward.
you gonna phone your wedding day?
Yeah, I don't know.
You make Mr. Brad ill.
I'm dead. So it's like, obviously when they come over after, I don't know,
10
looking at me
minutes.
for time, it's like they come and then they don't know what they're saying. So it's like, they'll be like, hi, and I'll be like, hi. And
It's just quiet.
it's like,
That's it.
and I'm just like,
Is there anything else you want to get off your chest? Socializing.
I feel like I intimidate a lot of men. I feel like men are scared of me. So.
Quick.
So would you rather a guy that has something to say or a guy that just says like you look nice or something? Let me get details and just leaves you be, or would you want more of an
Like
interaction?
conversation.
Yeah.
No, there needs to be like a slight interaction, because then I'll gauge like,
Whoever you wanna.
yeah, if I even want to like give
So
my...
would a guy need to be like funny, like best material straight away for you to be like, yeah, you can have my number, or
First
Or do
impression
I don't give out my
count,
number.
innit?
or do you want? Huh?
I don't give out my number
What'd you give
ever.
out?
So I don't know, maybe like my Snap.
I said maybe.
What's the,
What else?
what's the difference?
Snap,
I'm
maybe
actually
Instagram.
quite curious about this, but what's the difference between a phone number and a snap?
There's a big difference.
No, it's intimate. And
What's the difference?
I don't like people in
Anything-
general. I just don't like people I don't know having my
But anything
number.
you can do on, like by calling someone, you can do on Snap.
Exactly. So it's like
Who's
you don't
really-
need my number
who's really
because you
doing
can
phone
do
calls
that.
on Snapchat.
There
though?
are people doing that.
Unhinged people.
Nigga.
Unhinged people.
Listen, the brothers that
I've received a phone call on Snap before that said,
And what, you will have a full-blown 1 hour conversation on Snapchat?
You gotta tell them, yo, big man, let me call you.
No,
I'll be like,
I've said, obviously I've been like, yo, never do this again. And
The only time I've done it is just to like get someone's attention.
Oh yeah,
It's important. Like, yo, like. So obviously no one calls on Snap, but if you see me calling on Snap,
then
you're
you know
like,
there's something
wow,
wrong.
like, this is going alright. So then obviously they're
That's
judging.
just normal for you, though.
Don't touch me. Don't pussy. Don't touch me. But yeah, obviously, but not. You know what I mean? Like every
No, he does this every week. Go be like, I'll say something and they say, don't touch me.
No, but it's true though. Last
Like,
time.
I'm gonna touch you. You're not gonna do anything about it.
See what I'm
Why?
There they go.
Hey yo, someone's up with me, man. This is what I mean.
Nah, nigga, you here.
But yeah, like I don't know. Who's moving to Ajie the day out? Nobody.
Nobody. I feel sorry for whoever it is. You seem
I
like
mean,
a
they
very
don't
nice.
have to. You don't need to talk to me though.
You seem like a
It's their
very nice
choice.
person, though. I'm not gonna lie. You do seem like a very nice person. Even then, I said that you
Thanks.
seem.
Well, why is this guy picking me up for?
No, because okay. I don't.
You don't know.
What?
No, I want to say stuff,
Go on,
but I don't
what
want to
is
say no more thing.
No,
I ain't had any
speak.
friends.
No.
No, because my thing is, yeah, you need to understand that not everyone's the same.
Facts.
Like, not. I had to learn this. I feel like when I started my friendship with Ajie, I
God.
learned, yeah, not everyone is the same. Like, not everyone. You're not gonna have a me. Like, you're not gonna have someone who's, and then like other friends who are like, some people you actually just have to, you know. And then one thing I deeped about you, which is literally what he just said, is your facial. Remember when I used to be like,
Yeah, no,
and remember, whoa.
She's about to blow the whole thing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So her facial reactions, yeah, I used to think, wait, why? Like, I thought that was rude, but
think
it's
I'm too
literally just
expressive.
like I realized, yeah, even if she's happy.
She's still like.
Like, it's not even a bad thing. Like, it's just literally how she is. So once you're used to that, you know that, okay, she's not trying to boy me.
Imagine her boyfriend proposes and that's the face. But deep down, he knows she's happy, but he's
Why?
got to tell himself now.
Why is
Why is that
No,
on
but
his
by
knee?
then-
Why am I on one knee? What the fuck?
No, but by then, hopefully, he would know her
Yeah,
enough
your
to
brother-
like.
Yeah, but it was regardless of how much you know somebody in it. Like if I'm
No.
on one knee,
No, but if
and
I'm
it's
happy, like it will show. But
Yeah.
my thing is, it's like
just-
I just feel like I'm too.
Smile.
I just feel like
I
I'm
need
too
it.
expressive.
Yeah,
I just feel like
I'm joking though. I feel like I know. Yeah, if someone wants to speak to you more, then you'll be cool. But obviously,
I just feel like I'm really shy, but people don't believe that.
no.
I'm
I'm
actually
being
really
down.
shy.
Yeah, I was being down.
Wait, you what?
I'm actually really shy. I think people don't believe that, but I'm shy. So I don't go out of my way to like speak to people because I'm awkward.
Is that not something you want to change about yourself? Or you want to work on or improve? Or...
A bit, but I'm not too fast because
You got this far.
yeah, I got this far.
No, I hear you,
Good.
but obviously you're on your journey on the socials and that. And
That's a really good point.
And it requires some level of
Yeah,
social
especially when
interaction.
if these events
Especially when
and
you have
stuff.
to be out
Because
of
then
your
that's how they'll
comfort
start
zone.
saying. Remember, like that whole story about it doesn't matter. She's famous. Patricia Bright. Oh yeah, she's not good. She's not that friendly. But that just could be how she is. So yeah.
So
Fair
something
point.
you got to work on social cues and all that good stuff. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you should-
But like, what's the plan for the YouTube though? Like, what are you trying to do with
Oh,
that?
let's not talk about this because
No, like, but what was your original plan before you?
Now, what was the
flicked it?
idea? What was the?
You
Before
could
you
be
flicked
inspiring
it?
someone watching this, right?
You know, like that. That's what we've been talking about
I
this whole
want you to
episode.
inspire me.
Inspire
I heard
us.
that. Inspired by man, innit? Because
Yours
you've
is
got
so
no
easy
content.
though. You literally just have to go out and eat
Do you know how hard it is?
oh,
though?
that is so easy.
It's not easy.
and film.
If that was my content, I'd be posting every week.
It's not
literally
easy
just go
because
out and eat.
no, but you're saying like I just have to go out and just eat. Like it's a different type of cuisine every time. So in my head,
We're in
I can
London.
pick something, and then on the day I'm like, bruv, I don't want to eat this. It's food. Like I
Yeah,
don't
but
want
then you
to.
say that on camera, like I'm not really feeling it. That's content.
Tell them.
I don't.
People
wanna,
like feeling they
hold
can
on.
relate to you, so I think.
No, but I don't. But the thing is this: when it comes to people's food and their like from their countries, people get very emotional about stuff like that. Because I remember there were some YouTubers that were eating panda jam and the goosey, and they were like, "What the fuck is this?" And they go, "I'm not trying to go."
Yeah, but
eat.
you don't be disrespectful.
Yeah, if you're not disrespectful,
There's
it's
no way
fine.
you say it.
It's not that simple because when you think about it, I literally have a window of 2 days a week where I can actually eat that stuff, and that's my weekend. Where I'm working Monday to Friday, Saturday and Sunday, I might have plans. I can only film it either Saturday or Sunday.
So what's your point?
Yeah,
I have
don't-
2 days a week where I can legit do whatever I want. So if I'm busy on a Saturday, for example,
Yeah.
I might be busy on a Sunday again. So like for example, this weekend just gone. What was that? What did I even do?
You went. So
So
no,
like, oh yeah, so
You
like,
went
it
out
was my
London.
boy's birthday, so we went to Cardiff for the weekend. Like I can't
But
Because
you
of
know,
phones, so
but
now
the
they-
thing is,
Cardiff.
YouTubers, they like you have to
Yeah.
just
I
put
know,
your
but-
content first.
But yeah, no, I
you
know.
can always find time.
Facts, but for me,
You find time
I
for gym.
I follow, yeah, but gym impacts my life, and also you have to think about it. Everybody goes, yeah, it's mad simple, but it's also a cash loss.
Yeah, no, it
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
is.
it is. But you chose.
I know.
When
I
YouTubers
chose
say
it.
this, you chose
Oh, no,
that
facts,
kind of
I chose
content.
it.
You could have just been sitting in front of camera and
Facts,
uploading.
facts, but at the same time, I chose it knowing that I'm not going to be able to do this every week. One, because
Okay,
it's
fair
not
enough
financially
then, yeah.
sustainable. Where when we got to, like when we did the
Venezuela.
Venezuela one, for example, how much was that? And even when we did the burgers,
The burgers were killing me.
like it's like
When
it's,
we
it's
got to
expensive.
Five Guys, I said, yeah, I'll pay. I had to look at my
Man,
phone. Can't be doing
Yeah,
this
I
every
guess if your plan isn't to be consistent,
No, I want to be consistent, but at the same time, it's like I also don't want to cheat it because I could easily on like a day after work, I could easily go and film it, but it wouldn't be authentic.
So obviously he doesn't
because I'm on a diet Monday to Friday,
So he's only eating those.
so I can only eat
whatever.
on a Saturday and Sunday.
But
But if I wanted to, I could just fake it and pretend like I'm on it, like it's a weekend and go eat at places,
So obviously that would fuck with his diet on the Monday.
Yeah, okay.
I see it, but like she said,
and then Ori will be able to beat me up easily.
it's a priority.
Yeah, it's a priority.
So,
Yeah. So what's your excuse? Since we got on to me.
No, I don't have an excuse. It's just
First of all, what kind of content do you do?
You just have to get used to it.
I don't know, like everything, lifestyle, beauty, fashion. Yeah.
Okay.
So what's your biggest challenge in terms of like the content that you create right now? Maybe not even just to create the whole process, creating it, putting it out there, engagement, all that stuff. Like, what would you say personally is your biggest challenge when it comes to creating, being a creator?
It's just finding like the videos that you think people would actually like to see. And I feel like when you're like doing things like fashion, beauty, stuff like that, it's like there's so many videos that are the same on YouTube.
Yeah.
But it's like that's just how it is. Like for example, my Pretty Little Thing haul, that video did really well on my channel, but there's so many hauls out there. But you can't make it different,
What
if
do
that
you
makes
think?
sense.
But
Sorry, you go.
no, you go because you actually started first.
It's fine, ladies first.
But which I've told you.
And hauls are money.
Yeah,
That's a
no,
lot of money.
literally same thing I said to him though.
At least you can
When
refund yours.
Yeah,
I can't refund
my
the
thing
food.
is, I actually want them.
Okay, and I think I've said this to you before, yeah? You see the whole, in my opinion, with YouTube and let's say content and if you do reels on Instagram, TikTok, you actually have to do what you like. And then if it blows up, then it blows up. Because if you're finding time for, I don't know if people are going to like this, you like fashion.
That's what I was gonna say.
But okay, the money thing is a different topic anyway because it's money as well. But it's like you actually just have to do what you like, even if you like, I don't know, food.
That's what I was gonna
Do
say.
that,
I
and
think,
then if people watch, they watch.
I think that's the thing is this, right? The internet is such a big place. When you think about the amount of people that are actually on the internet, no matter how weird what it is that you like is, if it's authentic and it's genuine, it will find its own audience.
It's so weird.
It might not be like
happens.
you might not have like 1 million subscribers, but you get like a good 50k. But that what matters about that 50k is the fact that they'll
They're
actually
consistent,
fuck
they're
with
gonna
you
come
and
back,
they'll fuck
exactly.
with you.
Mate.
That's why people on TikTok, you see all these TikTokers, they'll be like, oh, I've got 120 million followers on TikTok, but they will never be as like rich or as, I don't want to even say successful, but like the impact of that audience, you'll never be able to see it compared to somebody who might have like 100k subscribers on YouTube, for example, because it's just different. You can just do you, what makes you happy, what you actually enjoy making.
Because obviously when I filmed the haul, I really wasn't expecting that video to do well. I was just thinking, oh, okay. 'Cause firstly, I was thinking,
how many views did they
no
get,
one's
if you
going to
don't
see.
mind me asking?
12k.
Wow. That you!
Influenza, you know.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
Somebody
saying.
take a picture.
You know that? You have to put it in a bio because influenza.
Hey, you remember I said you're famous?
Not like that.
Bro.
Anyway, like I was saying, yeah, I wasn't expecting that video to do well because I was just thinking, okay, I bought stuff that I like. Doesn't mean other people are going to like it. Like, it's my style. And I was just thinking, like, my channel is, like, it's a baby channel. So I was thinking, how are people even going to see this video to begin with?
It's the internet.
It's
But obviously
so
the
weird
algorithm
how
on
it
YouTube
happens.
is clearly way better than it is on Instagram. So
Yeah, that was one
I
of the
don't
things.
know.
That was one of the things that surprised me when we did that Venezuelan video. So remember, because
I remember seeing
we were legit just chilling, and then because I don't care, and I just looked on. I was like, bro, 5K.
And all the comments were like.
And there were bare comments.
Them
Like,
niggas went, I said,
That's what I'm saying.
I was replying. I went to my back. I was replying in Spanish and that. I was like, oh, me gusta, que quiero.
Love it.
Que quiero Venezuela.
I think man, they were writing whole paras like just
That's
gonna
what
wrote
I'm
like 5
saying.
paras.
Yeah, man was like, oh yeah, thank you very much for
You
trying
probably
our food.
made their day.
Yeah, because they were like, oh, nigga, trying our food. What?
Okay, don't say that.
Don't say that.
No, but let's be honest. It's what it is.
Negro.
But yeah, man, with the social media thing, you actually just have to.
Yeah, and I feel like that's why I'm not consistent, because it's like if I'm in the mood, then I'll do it.
Yeah, but
No, but the thing is like,
If it was a thing where I had like obviously like an audience and like mad subscribers, then
If you were getting
yeah,
paid from it, you'd have more.
I would.
like-
Yeah,
like-
obviously.
You can't
That's
do
the
it.
energy.
No, I know, but I'm saying obviously because you're being rewarded, so you feel like okay, I have more energy and effort to give. Obviously, it shouldn't be like that, but that's just how it is.
I feel like the more time is less about what you put out and the quality of what you put out, and also putting out when you put out things that you want to put out, you don't make videos and think are they gonna like it. It's more about I like this video, so I'm gonna put it out and whoever fucks with it, fucks with it.
Literally.
You know what I mean? So even I was speaking to one of my brothers and she hadn't posted in like over a month. And I messaged her, I said, "Right, like, what's going on? You ain't posted." But this girl's got like 200 TikToks, just saved the drafts, and I said to her, "Post something out, like, what are we waiting for?"
And
But she-
TikTok is so easy because
TikTok's
it's
so
like, who cares?
the way,
Yeah, TikTok
When
is
I
fun.
was getting
like-
4 views, I was happy. Like,
listen,
I was like, oh my gosh, 4 people. Like, it's.
I
If
saw
I
it.
had TikTok, it would have been 5. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Bitch boy.
But it's like, wait, hold on. You see what I mean? Hold on. You see how you just called him a bitch boy because
Yeah.
of his comment?
No. It wasn't because he was showing support. He just,
It was just a man of
yeah, unnecessary comment.
Okay, I thought you were trying to be like.
No.
It's the way I said
Yeah,
it.
toxic.
Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, well,
It's the
I would
way I said,
support you.
I would support. I'll give you a view.
Fucking bitch, like, show nigga. Yo, but yeah, like, put out content that you enjoy,
Yeah.
regardless of. Obviously, you got to cater to your audience a little bit, but your audience is here for you. Not,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? So, if you put out your content, niggas will fuck with you, and those niggas will
This
like
guy,
you for
hold
you.
on. You know what? Just deep. You're here chatting bad shit about people not being consistent, bro. How long have you been saying you want to start a gaming channel?
Wait,
That is so true.
Oh,
That is so true.
Shut
Let me eat my
No,
face.
pardon.
That's so true.
Man, oh man.
Don't get twisted. Like,
Fuck shit.
Shut the fuck up,
niggas need to
man.
stop saying shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck
But
up.
do you know what? Actually, at least
I've
he
got the
hasn't
equipment.
started
No,
knowing
but-
that he like. At least
Okay,
he's
cool.
not. Do you get it? Like,
Yeah, no,
Firstly,
true.
when
so
I-
he's
firstly-
waiting until he's ready, and then he'll be consistent.
Firstly, when I started, I didn't start with the intention of not being consistent. We were very consistent
They're
at
very
the start.
consistent, yeah.
But you know what it is? Food is just hard. Because you're saying it's easy. But like,
Maybe it's because I love it.
Yeah, maybe it's because it's what
you
I
don't love
already.
food more than me and this guy love food. And even remember when we were doing our Venezuelan food that day?
Yeah.
It got to the end, we're just like, bro, do we have to eat this now?
Bro, no, do you know what it is, yeah? That's the one thing about food content that I didn't deep was, bro, we ate like 4 or 5 burgers.
Like
Even-
by the end of it,
You
like
see-
even
listen.
we love Shake Shack so much.
See that
but-
Shake Shack? Yeah, we can go Shake Shack right now, eat 4 burgers on demand. But you see that day, when Shake Shack was at the end,
Good,
yeah,
oh, Shake
said,
Shack.
another burger, nigga, I'm tired.
We talk about like love.
Wait, mid what the fuck?
Mid Shake Shack, I talking about love.
So
You
annoying.
want to talk about that?
Let's get
Of
off-
course
let's
she
get off
does.
that. Do you wanna restart? Let's restart.
Here we
Let's
go.
Here we go.
Nah, let's talk
There we
about
go.
love.
Let's pod.
get
Let's
into
pod.
it.
Let's pod.
Let's
Let's pod.
pod. Let's really pod.
Let's
Let's really
so,
pod.
why is it something to talk about love, actually? Like,
Told you,
that's
Simon.
what I'm saying.
Let's go. Let's go.
Android 19 and them, man.
Go
Android.
on, yeah, go on. So
What aspect of love did you think you wanted to cover? That's what I want to know.
Where do you want to go?
Great question. I was talking. You know me. Sorry, I keep being deep. But I was talking more of the emotion.
the emotions out of love.
Yeah, the emotion and how and what it makes you do and
We've
stuff.
been
Yeah.
through that.
Oh yeah.
No, let's go on this pod. Let's get.
So you-
Have you ever been
a
heartbroken?
Yes, everybody knows this.
Yeah, no. I just wanted to.
It's gonna remind
Let's
me.
make it die.
It's
Yo,
gonna
fuck.
remind me. I'm fine. Remember when you were heartbroken? I made
Whoa.
you cry.
Eee.
You remember that? Let's not do
Baby's
it again. We'll reload it. We'll reload it. Yeah, don't do that.
Your watch is nice.
What's that, Vate?
Alright, cool. I'm gonna make burner accounts, yeah. And I'm gonna comment. And I'm gonna crush you.
So you've never been in love?
No.
Never. Have you even been close? Have you even been in likes?
And not in
Yeah,
that.
I've been in like.
Like deep like though.
Yeah, once.
How did that go for you?
Not well, cause we here now.
No, not every time. Firstly,
no, it was actually good.
You see?
Yeah.
It's a good experience sometimes.
Yeah.
Anybody else been in light? I know you haven't. And I know you definitely haven't even.
What, been in light?
Yeah.
No, I've been in light before.
Was it deep light?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I think on this week
Tighten this part here, like just squeeze it back, and then let the rest of it, and then squeeze that at the top. Yeah, like that. It should kind of stick.
What was I saying?
Deep light.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%.
When?
Huh?
When? In your adult life?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
When?
Wait, I don't...
What do you mean?
What, is he like the unemotional one in the group?
Yeah.
How though? Do I seem unemotional to you?
Even the way you asked that question.
No. To you as well. To both of you.
Yeah. Not unemotional, but you seem like someone who probably talks to loads of girls.
Talk to loads of girls? Really?
Why are you shaking your head?
No, because he doesn't.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
But you seem like someone who like you're always in something.
Raw.
I'm definitely the opposite. I'm actually the opposite.
The complete opposite.
He is the complete opposite still.
I'm not even.
It goes Ore, then me, then Months.
That is the biggest cap of 2021.
I think it's you.
Because
you be loving it.
It's written in stone.
Love.
Brody.
I just like.
Not even love. He just.
Let's talk about it. Let's go.
No, hold on.
No, I don't wanna say
You started this podcast saying that you tell random girls that you love them.
Firstly, I didn't say
exactly.
Firstly, I didn't say
every 2 weeks.
No, not random girls.
Let's scroll me.
Firstly, hey, it really be like that, no.
That's disgusting.
It really be like that. No, but
I don't want to talk about sex.
nobody's.
You literally just said mid-scrum. I don't know what. I never use that word.
Firstly, he did, not me. So
he wasn't gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Okay.
Firstly, I didn't say I tell random girls I love them.
Not random girls.
I said, have you
you're
ever?
Free
and I said, once upon a time, I did it. And I'm saying, we were both aware of the fact that we were both lying to each other.
But you're here for a good time and a long time.
Thank you very much. And also, what do you mean I'm always like, let's really get into it. Let's pod, man. Let's take this podcast to the next level. What? Me, I have no shame.
Okay. What?
Why do you think Ore is worse than me?
I'm not.
Because
you are.
Because you love it.
What do I love?
White women.
Oh my God,
I was just about to say.
It's gonna be.
Like white women.
I what?
You attract white women.
I attract women.
Women. Jeez, you're hard. Yo.
But majority are white.
No. Not anymore. I lost some weight now. The black women.
Fair enough.
Slimmers now, you get me?
I'm joking.
The slimmers now, you understand? BMI within the range.
The criteria.
You know.
Have you ever been heartbroken?
Man. He doesn't want to admit it, but I've seen him down bad.
No, you have.
I was down bad, but I weren't.
He's gonna say he wasn't.
I wasn't punching up the walls and screaming.
If you look at your boy, I don't care. If you look at your boy and you say, "Yo, this is your fault," you are heartbroken.
Nah, fam, this time you let me.
If you
dip and down,
he looked at that night was bad weird. He looked at Arieze. This guy was mid cooking. He looked at Arieze. It was
no. We was having a conversation. Don't try.
No, we were, but he looked at Arieze. It was kind of purpose, and he said, "Bro, this is your fault."
Do you know why? Because he said something. Yeah. You know when your boy's trying to let you know that you shouldn't go down this path, innit? But he wasn't.
He wasn't very.
Yeah. So it wasn't too. He wasn't very forward with it. So when he recounts the way he expressed those opinions, I'm like, Brody, that doesn't even.
Would you have listened to him if he was more?
No, definitely no. Especially at that point at the start, yes, because that's my boy. This is just the beginning of whatever the hell's going on. So if man's saying, Brody, if he's very direct with his opinions about how I should move, then yeah. But man's telling me after the fact, it's a bit too late to then say, man tried to throw the warnings in there. I said, Brody, come on, man.
You should have tried harder.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I should have been more direct, but you live and learn, innit?
Yeah, exactly that.
Have you been heartbroken before?
Yeah.
Yeah, me not.
Yeah. Yeah, you literally, I was crying. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, remember you made me cry?
I do. I'll never forget that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll never forget. Have you been heartbroken, recently?
No.
No?
No.
She's bulletproof.
Yeah.
No, not even that I'm bulletproof, but no.
That wasn't heartbreak.
No. Oh, no.
That was just like deep like break.
No, what do you mean?
Deep light.
No, it wasn't like a break. It was just like I wasn't broken.
You weren't broken.
It was just like okay.
It wasn't. You were clear that it wasn't the right one.
Yeah.
I feel you. That's the. You see, sometimes that really be the thing with love. Like you can really tell that this person, obviously in this situation for you, but sometimes you can really tell that this person is not the right person for you. But it hurts even more because you're just like, but why not though? You know, because you're thinking like, why not? Like, why can't you be the right one for me? Like,
no.
But you know they're not. But you're still like, why not? But like you know they're not, but you're.
Okay, it's alright. No, bro, it's alright.
But
No, bro,
it's
okay.
But you're still like, why not?
Bro, it's okay.
Are you gonna cry?
But like you, bro, you know.
Bro, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, bro. It's okay, bro. It's alright. It's calm.
Bro, I don't even know why you not take this guy seriously, man. All these tears, man, dry them up.
Sorry.
But yeah. No, I feel you, man. That was when this guy was heartbroken-ish.
Who?
You.
I was no, it wasn't ish. I was heartbroken.
And that's why I say he's expressive in it, but
I didn't express it.
It was very. I don't know how to put it out there, but like you could tell he was upset. But one of the ones where he was just pillowcase was wet from tears and then like.
I was just chilling.
Yeah, but you could see he was.
I was just chilling.
Yeah,
I was just chilling.
Have you ever broken anyone's heart?
I don't think so.
Not twice.
What?
I'm saying for you, thousands.
Not that I know of. Obviously, they'll be upset maybe, but I don't know about heartbreak.
If you broke someone's heart,
that's heartbreak kid.
Both of them over there. Both of them are quiet. She better have you breaking the hearts.
Maybe actually not.
No. You know, like one time, yeah.
You know, she's the type. I feel like you know the type of girl you give me the vibe of. Like a guy will tell you I love you, you just go so.
Should you got me now? You got me red-handed.
When a babe just calling you about your bread and asking you like, but why doesn't he talk to me? And that's how you know. Chill out. Broken. Let's stay calm.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, no, but certain babes have called me for next man and have said like, why is your brethren this way?
Oh yeah.
And I've had to tell them like,
you see, you know how you stop that. Never let them have any of your friends on social.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, it wasn't even that. It was
their numbers, nothing.
Do you know what it is? It wasn't even just that. Yeah, it was to let her know like, what confusion are you having about the situation? Because the signs are like
clear.
Crystal clear.
There's not even a road. It's just signs. It's just like it's just signs. I told her I didn't say anything, but I said to her, read the signs, nigga. Like open your eyes.
The signs don't lie.
The signs do not lie. Still had a heart broken. Still there.
So you broke. So is this you?
No. But they were calling me about.
Have you broken
next one?
someone's heart?
I ain't got time for that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm not.
I ain't done it either.
I'm not someone.
Who's out there? Don't look at me.
I'm not someone who plays with people's emotions in that.
Who's out there that break? Because you're looking at me like that.
Yeah, no,
but what do you guys mean by heartbreak? What, like cheating on them?
Cheating isn't heartbreak. Well, it depends what you look at.
Well, cheating isn't heartbreak.
It depends what you look at. You don't need to go into this.
He believes that not purposefully doing it, but cheating is an evolution.
For me, no. For me,
evolution of a relationship.
I don't think. Wait, what the fuck does that even mean? Cheating evolution of a relationship.
It means that
in my opinion, in my humble opinion, this is just me, not everybody else. I feel like people look at cheating as a form of betrayal, which it is. But for me, there are higher forms of betrayal than cheating.
Like what? Like what?
Example.
Okay, higher form of betrayal for me is if you're unhappy in our relationship, for example, if we're together and you don't say nothing, that's a higher form of betrayal for me than cheating. You can be happy and cheat, you can be sad and cheat. There's loads of things in life that, depending on who you are, there's certain like morals or whatever you might have in life that if somebody goes against those morals, for example, it's a higher form of betrayal for you than cheating.
Okay, yeah, so cool.
Yeah.
We're all different, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's why I'm not even remember, because it's you, it's what you believe.
Facts.
Okay, cool. I want to ask you two, yeah. Do you think that you need to be in a certain place in life or mentally or financially or whatever to actually be in love?
No. Because crackheads fall in love.
No, I'm talking about you though.
Yeah, I'm getting on.
Oh, you're a crackhead. Okay, cool.
Yes. I'm leaning more towards yes. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like if something's at the forefront of your mind and you're working towards that, things like love, it's nice as it
doesn't hold a place.
There's no time.
There's
no time for wishy-washy behaviour.
Exactly. And then for the ladies, do you guys think?
I feel like more men should be like that though, because a lot of men
I'll just be
are in that stage, but then they just feel like they can put it on.
Yeah, like I'd rather be focused on one thing and it's not me, but screwing my life away, but know that I have.
So not me, I knew the person, but not me.
Like, not me, and then went on to describe what he does.
Screw my life away, but like still have that focus, yeah, where I'm like,
not me. I want to describe to you exactly what I get up to.
Not me, but like do your mad thing, but still have that focus of like this is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Even to the point where if
slight detours.
yeah, even if linking babes is a distraction, then cool, you minimize that and you focus. But love is the way it's described is something that you have to nurture and pay attention to and spend time on and money and all that stuff.
But then the way I see it is this: if you truly, obviously, there's certain times in life where you can truly develop care for somebody, and you might not be able to help it.
True, but
and you won't.
But true.
It'll be like if you had a child without expecting it. You could be like, oh yeah, I'm trying to chase my dream, but
a child
this
is
child
different.
is here
A
now.
child is different.
Why?
Because once the child is here. Cool.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like you could just wake up one day and just look at somebody and feel like,
love doesn't happen like that. You ain't meeting someone on day one and they're like, yeah, cool.
I'm not saying day one. You can have somebody in your
But that's
one
my
of
point.
these women that you're screaming your life away with now. Yeah, you can
One of them.
Yeah, one of them. He's look at him.
Well, carry on.
He's
man.
an Adonis.
Carry.
He's a fucking Adonis.
Carry on.
Like it could be somebody you just don't go like you actually have conversations with, and you might hang out with here and there, and then one day it might just actually hit you like, fuck, I actually really
That's not happening.
care about this
That's
person.
not happening. That's not happening. I'm not nurturing that relationship till it gets to a point where I might feel.
Bro, but if you're screaming like every other week,
Fam, you're moving so mad right now because I'm not doing that.
But
Here was
anyway, you guys are moving on childish. Actually, what do you think?
this guy's trying shit, man.
Sorry, what's the question to the
In
females?
terms of you're on a journey, being like physically, mentally, financially ready to actually put yourself in a position to be able to fall in love with someone.
Do you think you need all of
Do
those
you think
qualities
you
in
need
place?
to like? Do you think, or can they
I don't
come
think you need,
on the
well,
way?
I think it's a bit easier for women if they're not as financially as stable as men. I think there's obviously more pressure on men to be financially stable because they're supposed to be the providers.
What about
So I
mental?
think women can get away with it, but me personally, I don't know. It's different for me because that love thing is like that's a lot
Tough
in
one,
general
innit?
anyway. So I don't know. So you have to answer that.
For you.
No, for you. But I'm saying I don't think I'm the right person to speak on that. So.
I think for women, I think it's more mentally. I think a lot of women are not actually obviously, like Love Island isn't real life, but there's the girl on there, Liberty, where she's got a boyfriend now. They think he's gaslighting her, whatever. But you can actually tell that this girl should not actually be nowhere near a relationship because she needs too much reassurance. She needs you to always reassure her.
Are we watching the same Love
Maybe you
Island?
mean Faye, because
No, I'm talking about. I said the person
Liberty.
Yeah,
from my point of view, that's what I gathered. Anyways, that she suffers. Obviously, there was the time she I'm not like a supermodel, like all of that stuff. Like there are people I don't feel like she truly knows herself because the guy will tell her something, then she'll believe it. Then the other girls will tell her something, then she believes it, and then she can't actually formulate her own thoughts and feelings.
because the guy's not telling her anything of substance, so that's why.
No, but more, I'm not disagreeing with that. But if somebody's not telling you anything of substance, and that's still spinning your head, and then people then have to come tell you, you don't have your own ideas.
You have to be able to.
You have to be able to think for yourself. And I feel like a lot of women are like that, where they might not be ready mentally to be in a relationship.
Not that specific situation.
Not that specific situation. I'm just saying, like some of them might actually not be ready to be in a relationship, but they crave, I don't know whether it's the attention or the need for somebody else to be there.
Do you know
for
what?
them.
I actually agree with what you're saying,
Wow.
No,
it's
do you know
true,
what?
'cause I think a lot of
because
women
I've
can't be
deeped,
alone.
I've deeped, a lot of girls are actually not good people. I don't know if it's Love Island that's made me realise this, it shouldn't have been, but a lot of girls are really not good people. Like they're just not good people in terms of how they are towards other people and how they manage their own emotions. Maybe it is Love Island that's made me realise this. But of course we all have our faults, like
Of course.
we all get angry, we all say things, but I feel like it's how you deal with that. And some women, like let's say some of the tweets that I was seeing was like, even some of the tweets I see daily of how girls are and how they tweet and what they say about men. I'm not a pick-me, I do not care for men, honestly, I'm not a pick-me. But it's like, you're not a nice person. You're actually just, your characteristics are not nice.
Not nice,
so
exactly.
it's like, but then they'll be chasing these relationships and it's like, maybe that's why you're actually single. Like, let's say, okay, for example, I saw someone, I don't know if you guys saw it, she screenshotted a Hinge profile and she was laughing at the guy.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like a lot of people were laughing, like she was laughing at the guy, and then her excuse was, oh wait, it's my profile, I don't care. But that's not nice. Someone on Hinge is just living their life trying to find love. And you're screenshotting it and you're putting it on the TL and you're saying, oh, why is everyone so sensitive nowadays? That is not nice.
Yeah.
What? It's just weird.
And
And there's a lot of
but
females like that.
You know what's so crazy? If that was them flipped and reversed now, and it was the other way around, Jesus Christ, you wouldn't hear the end of it. And I just think a lot of women are damaged, and whether you're damaged as a result of another man, but they actually don't take time off to actually heal themselves or work on themselves, and they want to jump into another relationship straight away.
I think that's a lot of men as well, though. I think a lot of men come out of relationships and it's a month later and you're already chatting to girls. Like,
men never take
time to heal. Men never take time to heal.
That's true.
And then you come to talk to someone new and then you realise 2 months later that you still like your ex.
No, that's true. But at least I'll say the only difference between what I've obviously you'd have dealt with more men than I would have, so I don't really know. But from what'd you say? Are you calling me gay? You think I'm gay?
There's nothing wrong with that, but
no, there's nothing wrong with it. Do you? It's just not me. But a lot of women, I feel like what a lot of women do is that once they do actually get into a new relationship, they want the new man to almost atone for the sins of another man. So if your old boyfriend was a certain way, you want your new boyfriend to now go over and beyond to reassure you that he's not like that, which I'm not gonna do. I apologize, and I make that clear from the start. Like if they're like, oh, men are like if I say something, it's like, oh, my ex is like that. Alright, goodbye, have a great life, whatever.
Me personally, I just think girls and boys, like everyone needs to heal before they jump into stuff.
Yeah.
Because a lot of men are still holding on to heartbreak from 16. And you haven't healed. Like,
where does that stereotype come from, though?
Because we went in love at 16.
A lot of men,
I'll bang a ball.
They got their heart broken young, and then they just move reckless.
I think it's just everyone needs to heal,
and stop
including
jumping
me.
into
Like
relationships.
everyone just needs to heal. Because I'm telling you,
this is a cry for help, man.
Me and my friend were talking the other day, and then I was just like, I feel like everyone from South needs therapy. And then he said, every black person in London needs therapy. Because the way we grew up, I think from South anyway, I don't know. But I feel like just being from South is different.
Why?
I know this is just weird. I don't know, it's weird, but
what do you think makes people from South need therapy?
Listen, I'm probably wrong. It's
I'm
asking
actually
I don't know, it's just what I think. Okay. I don't have no examples at all. Okay. But I'm saying like, we actually, after my last situation, I realised that I need to heal. Like, I need to work on stuff. And there's probably, let's say my relationship with my dad, a lot of females have relationships with their dads where it's like, you need to actually work on that before you go into anything.
I was gonna ask that. I thought that was stupid. I was gonna say.
I think you guys talked about that.
What your relationship with your parents are like, and do you feel like that influences your even not even relationship, like friendships even? Do you feel
I think so.
No, I'm just agreeing. That's it. Because I feel like a lot of things that happen in like your childhood, your upbringing, it actually has a big impact in your adult life. 100%. Like a lot of people, like I think you understand the way people are when you then like understand their childhood and what they've been through.
Exactly. I think not even just with your dads as well. Let's say with my mum literally treats me like a princess. Like I'm literally spoiled. So with that, which is a bad thing in my opinion, I now go into relationships thinking, not gonna lie, my mum does this for me, and which is bad. So you should also do this for me.
Do you think that's a bad thing?
I don't think it's a bad thing.
I think it's a bad thing.
I think it's only bad if
I feel like if you have someone who's going to do that, then that's on you.
No, it depends on when you start depending on them, and then it goes wrong, and you can't leave them because they've been putting things.
Sorry.
No, go on.
Obviously, like you said, if you have somebody there who's going to do all of that, then do it. But don't fault somebody for not doing that.
Yeah. I think that's
that's where people go wrong. They fault you. It'll be like if I got with a babe now that don't know how to cook, and then like 2 years into the relationship, I'm like, you ain't shit anyway. You can't cook. I knew this from the start.
It's like getting with someone who doesn't have money. You knew that. And then after a while, you're like,
and then you start faulting them for that. You can't do that.
It's not fair.
But obviously
That's
there are people out there who will want to treat their babes
course,
like they're a
they get with
princess.
people like
They'll
that.
buy you.
Yeah.
Then if that's what you
From
like,
the beginning.
get with people like that. It's that simple.
Exactly.
That's my point.
Exactly.
Like, if you want that, then go.
Yeah,
for it.
just go for those people.
Yeah, that's
Don't
it.
go for people who are not
that
like
haven't
that.
got it
Have
and
a
then
time.
And they
Have
try
oh,
to-
you know,
a
100%.
time.
That's what I'm saying. If you want that, then go get that.
Go
yeah.
get
Do you
that.
think your relationship with your parents affect why you're scared to fall in love?
You know what?
Are you scared to fall in love? Firstly.
I
Yeah.
might be.
No, you said
No,
you
you
were.
said so.
You
No,
said
no, I
so.
might be. I feel like I might be.
Because you said that one heartbreaker, you're done.
I don't know. No. On the road, I said the first bump in the road, I'm finished. I'm going all the way off the road. But you know what it is? I was deep in it the other day, and I don't know if I've spoken about it on the pod, but I was saying, the relationship with my dad, like me and my dad from young, we were like this, and then suddenly he fucks off.
This thing with the sympathy.
No, not even that. No, but I've never. No, but the thing is, I've never ever asked
That
him.
was a deep moment from him, and we haven't got that. So
No. But but the thing is, I
didn't
don't get that deep about it anyway.
No,
Like,
you never
I've been sad about it. Is what it is. It's done.
3 years.
But what's his name? But it's like obviously me and my dad close, and then suddenly he switches up and he fucks off. And it's like it's one of them ones where if it's the person where, as in like, I don't care about Cristiano Ronaldo, any kind of superstar. My dad is the number one person in his whole life, and then that person can fuck me up. Then what? Like, I feel like
so
that
many
might
of
be.
us. That's
But I mean,
literally, yeah.
it is what it is.
I feel like
But the thing is, I feel like I'm ready though, 100%.
Mom's like that, but with death.
With death.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
Like I'm like
Are you scared of death?
I'm not scared of death. I'm scared of the people I love dying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm scared of the people I love dying because I feel like if you love somebody so much and you know like with your one for example, it's like you can there's anger or there's hatred. You can't hate or be angry at somebody if they die, especially if something that's not their fault that they just died.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just,
you can have
some
anger,
shit,
you
yeah.
can be upset, you can hate that person, but bruv, what you gonna do?
Yeah,
Go
it's
argue?
done,
We're gonna go argue in their grave. Like, there's nothing you can do. So I feel like for me, that's one that I'm like, shit. If the people like I feel like if God forbid if anything ever happens to my mum, brother, I'm
I'm done. Then I'm done.
Yo,
Yeah.
you see me in Pekka, bro. I'm banging anyone in the face, bro. And yo, bus driver's like, yo, Oyster card, step out. Let's go right now. I'm driving this bus now. But yeah, that's my one. I think that's the one that affects my attachment with people the most, because that's when people. I'm quick to cut people off.
Yeah, I heard that.
So when people are always mad baffled by how quick I am to cut them off, it's like I'm just like, listen, like a lot of people around me have died, like growing up, like loads of people have died. So for me, it's nothing, especially when you're still alive. Like literally, there's been a time when I've cut something off for a girl and she's like mad upset. I was like, don't worry, I'm still alive. Like I'm not dying. Like neither are you. You're still alive. Like you're gonna be calm. So it's not that deep. What's your excuse?
For not falling in love.
Yeah.
The game's the game, innit? I ain't got time for that.
Charge to the game.
Charge to the game. That's what it is.
Well, this is making money, yeah.
You know, like that.
I hear that.
I think to be honest, I've never really the whole falling in love thing. Females in general,
Well,
Women.
in general,
man, oh man.
unless you're a friend, my aptitude for love is not there. So all of that love stuff, forget.
Well, you were close.
But why? Yeah, why are you so like dismissive though?
It's not dismissive. It's just I feel like we said earlier, I feel like I need to be at a certain place. When I was younger, I didn't feel like that, but I still didn't care about linking girls. I was playing ball, playing games. Then you grow up.
Yeah, we legit actually did not
I
care
didn't
about that
care.
growing up,
I
did we?
didn't really care.
We were losers,
So
bro.
No, losers, we were kids, bro.
we were kids.
No, like, even at 16, like 17, we didn't care.
We're doing kids shit, but then obviously, cool. Go to uni, college, everything, man.
What a tar.
Go to uni, go to college. You see girls there, cool. Bruv, didn't really care about that. Now you start talking to more women, girls, whatever. You're even mad. And then
Bro, let
you're experiencing these new relationships, these new interactions. Certain people are crazy, some people are nice. Sometimes you're the bad person in someone's story, whatever in it. But by the time I got there, I realized, I'm broke, I'm this, I'm that.
Yeah.
You put my lips in, that's gonna pay me a bag every time you lips. No one. You know what I mean? So it's either I get this money, get my life sorted, and then find the babes, or there's no other path. Like Anything else is just.
But when will you know you're ready? Because it's all good to say get this money, but
it's not just about getting this money. Obviously, that's just stepping stones. But when I feel like I've achieved something, and that doesn't need to be at the very end.
So give me an example of something where you feel like when you achieve this, you're like, okay, you know what, I can try and find more. Like buying a house, I don't know.
Not even just that, but those are some of the things that will let you know. Okay, cool, you're moving in a path where your life has become settled. So it's not necessarily buying the house and having the car and having the money. It's more like I've got a plan. I'm reaching targets.
Now it's time to.
Now I can incorporate something into.
Well, why do you feel like you can incorporate somebody in, and then even help?
Because what I realised
to achieve
I'm nobody's teacher, and you got to come prepared at some.
No, I'm not saying teach.
No, not like that.
Somebody can complement your life.
That's the thing. I'm the worst for that. So they could, but that's rare to find. Everyone's going through their own things, and you're gonna clash at some point. I don't have time to be. And you know what taught me that the most? The last situation I was in, when things went left and I was back to being on my ones, I realised I was wasting bare time. I had numerous amount of hours to do bare stuff, and I'm thinking, fam, where was I putting all these hours into?
But would you say from that dynamic, would you say that you've learned from it, or you've like, okay, now you know, even like in terms of characteristics in women, this is what I might want, this is what I
No, definitely. Obviously, you learn. I mean,
because you got to find a balance. If it was me now, and I'm having the thought of saving myself until I find the right woman. How do I know what's the right woman?
That's true. No, I hear you. And
so how do I know?
You have to go out.
So you have to go out there and explore.
That's true. But
I just feel like the mindset that you have, obviously each to their own, and I just feel like it's a little bit dangerous because you might actually close yourself off to somebody that could be beneficial to your life. And it's almost like it's all good and well to say I'm not ready, but in your head you have to have milestones in place where you can actually be like, okay, if this happens, then I'm ready. It's like when people are like, I don't want to get married or until I buy a house. You buy a nice house now, you can go, you know what? I have a girlfriend. Like there's foundations in place. But if you actually have none of that, and you're just like, I just want to be successful. Your goalposts can move every single time. So you can get the job you want, and then you might think, actually, I want to be a millionaire. And then you be a millionaire. You're like, no, you know what? I want to be 100 millionaire.
I'm not that bad. If I was, I would know. But it's not. Like I said, it's not the end goal that I'm waiting for before I decide. But the hallmarks of someone who's achieving or en route to achieving something, who's doing things with their life.
But you don't know what it is that you want to do with your life.
Well, I do. I'm just not going to talk about it on the pod. But that's the thing. So it's a work in progress, isn't it? But at the moment, I just know. Scrum, man.
I just scrum like
I'm playing. No. But the thing is, that's the truth. Like, it's not like I'm not serious, but there's no progression of emotion or anything here. So I'm gonna let you know that from the jump. If you want to stick around,
I'm different. I'm trying to be married in like 3 years, man.
Say no more, man. I'm trying to be at the wedding, man.
Huh?
So
I'm trying to be married in 3 years. The streets is not for me, man. I fall in love easily. It's bad. It's so bad. I'm down bad, man. I'm down bad. I need.
Anyway.
I'm down bad, man. But yeah.
I
feel like that's good.
I'm ready to make that transition.
You
really?
So are you emotionally available? Do you have emotional intelligence?
I think I do.
I don't have emotional intelligence.
I think I do. I think I really
do.
I really wanted to.
But you have to start with your friends. You have to start with your friendships. You have to start at home before you now take it outside.
I feel like you've got emotional intelligence.
No, do you know what? I feel like you do.
No one could ever tell me.
Yeah, I feel like you start from your friendship, start from home, and I think maybe you just hate me.
I don't.
But I really and truly do think. Well, we were on our way to the shop, and I said something. I can't remember. I think I said, I don't know.
Like,
and then he's like, oh man. Or when I'll cry, or wait, it was one of you guys. I don't know. I was talking to one of you lot, and I was saying something, and then I think it was you. You were like, "Are you tough, right?"
Yeah.
I'm actually not.
Niggas get shot every day.
During when quarantine first started and everyone was just down and it was a lot.
I was living.
Jeez.
Where you can't leave your house.
I was
Oh,
happy.
man.
I was happy.
Oh, man.
Thank God. I saved like the saving man. I was
Okay.
not working. I was sleeping. Chilling,
See, I feel like I was really, everyone was going through it, and I'd speak to my friend Ezra or speak to you. I think there was probably one point I cried. I don't think you're probably like.
No, but the thing is, you don't
I think
mention the
there's
times.
one. So
that-
why you crying? Something like that.
You don't mention the times. There was the one time.
Was it one time?
There was one time on a social media app where we had a really, really deep conversation. We had the whole thing, and you'd be like, actually, but she won't think that. She'll be like, oh yeah, he did this.
Yeah, but that's human beings, bro. They only remember times.
Oh yeah, no, that's cool.
Whatever, man. Whatever, man.
But
That's a tough time, that's
the
it.
thing is, yeah, I feel like you said earlier, you need to experience certain things in it. So
Yeah.
you are emotionally intelligent, but can I say because of your lack of experience with dealing with the opposite females in a very intimate situation, you might not have been there. So not to say that
But you learn,
No,
innit?
that's
bro?
what I hear. I hear that. I need to expose myself to
that kind of situation.
Emotional intelligence in that
In that
kind
situation.
of
I
situation.
feel
Not to
like
say
you
that
need
you're
more
not gonna-
talking stages. You actually need a few talking
I like
stages.
that.
That's something I'd actually say for you.
Do you know
At
that
least,
much?
even if it doesn't work, you need a talking
No,
stage.
you
'Cause
fucking don't.
where you're
No,
loyal
you-
to her
you fucking
and she's
do
loyal
not.
to you.
This guy just doesn't have emotional
You
intelligence.
definitely do
He
not.
defo does.
It's probably.
Like, he actually does.
You think he does?
Yeah.
Tell me again.
Fair enough. Clearly the aura that I see and clearly the aura that I see and the aura that you see are two
He
different
definitely
ones.
does.
I
man.
do.
I know for a
Why
fact.
do you
me-
think I don't?
I know for a fact me I don't have it in it.
Yeah.
Like I know for a fact
Yeah.
me I don't have it. It's something I'm working on, but
That's
it is what it is.
good
But
then,
then obviously I don't want my wife to. I don't want my future wife to also be someone who is extremely emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's good to be extremely emotional.
Or just too
emotional.
emotional. Like
That's what
when I say
think,
too,
yeah.
like too emotional for me is if you let like random shit just like if you get stressed easily.
Yeah.
I couldn't deal with that.
Right.
You
Because
can't
at
go
some point
through
I'm gonna
that.
just tell you, bro, fix up.
And someone
Yeah, and
they'll be
sometimes you can't
hungry
eat
and
that.
start crying.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can't
wow.
do that.
Whoa.
Wow.
I'll legit leave.
One of our biggest fears here is figuring out how I'm gonna deal with a wife who's just given birth and is feeling a way about her body image and how she feels physically.
Just scrum every day.
You're
man.
making mad.
Sure, you
Because-
still
Wait,
love
what's
her.
wrong with Donny?
I don't know.
Cock in hand at all times. What's wrong with Donny?
No, but he's saying the only way to sometimes.
Yeah, but the thing
Hold
is,
on.
you cannot be attracted to someone and be screaming.
No. I'm not talking about that. No,
But
I'm
he's
not
saying
talking about
somebody
that.
who's suffering from body image.
That's what I'm
like-
saying.
Yeah.
But you're saying something with screaming. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it has
Your
got
wife,
I'm
I'm
trying shit.
No, because you know.
Just ignore him.
No, but hold on. No, it's not about just ignoring. There are loads of women that after having a child, they feel like their husband is no longer sexually attracted to them. Right?
Yeah, but he's saying a wife that's just giving birth.
right. Who's
Let him
in
finish
that
it.
stage? Yeah.
Yeah.
My issue is how do I not now in it, but
Communicate that.
not even just communicate it because
Like
at some
reassure
point,
her.
because I'm gonna get tired of reassuring that. But obviously, it's a job that you
But
still
that's
have
your-
to
yeah,
do
that's
because that's your
your
wife.
wife.
But at the same time, I've told you look,
Send it to a therapist.
bro. It's probably gonna have to do. I've told you you look pregnant for like you look beautiful, you look this for like the past 6 months, but you don't see that way because of the image you have. At some point, I know myself and be like, bruv, you're moving mad. Like, how many times is man gonna say?
I think it's easy to say that, but I'm assuming when you're in love, like you guys should know. But I'm assuming when you're in love, like, you have more patience,
No, you
and
don't.
you would but you would feel different. Like you won't get tired of telling
do,
your wife
you
like
will,
you
you
do.
will.
No, but I don't think
No, you
Because
will.
it's human
I don't
nature.
think it'll be that
Isn't it?
soon though.
Not that. What would you? How soon are you talking about?
Not immediately. Obviously, like
No, after a while you
the
will.
first. Okay, cool. The first year. The first year and a bit cool, like you've just given birth, there's things are gonna take a while for your body to
That's why you get pregnant again.
you're moving mad. But
Boy is on your
you
all
see
time.
earlier you said
What
that
the
I'm worse than him.
fuck?
I hope you're not gonna see what's going on here.
No, but what are you only gonna have one child?
No, but my
Yeah,
point
but this is not what we're
anyway,
talking
my
about.
point is after the first year and a half, like it takes a while for women to get to a point where, after having a kid where they feel like they're back to who they used to be. That can't go on for 2-3 years.
Oh, that's long. That is
But
quite
some
long.
women
Yeah,
are really
it's
go
true,
through
they
it.
do.
One of our brethren, she had her first kid. This girl was in the house for the first year and a bit. She was in the house 24/7. It was a very emotional, turbulent time for her. I ain't got the energy to. Obviously, that's just my brethren, so it's a bit different. But how many times can I tell you this and tell you that and tell you to step out and try and encourage you to do things? You're gonna have to at some point pick
Take that
yourself
on
up.
myself, yeah.
But I don't want to seem like a prick.
Yeah, no.
Is it alright, pattern up? But
But it's only so much.
I feel like that stage in the marriage is probably what I'm most wary of. But we'll see how man does with it.
Yeah.
My lips
I
are
just-
looking for it.
I still stand by what I said.
What?
But like, how long can it not like? And this is never me taking the piss, but how long can that go on for though? Like,
You never
what,
know.
what if I'm trying to have? What if I want to have 6 kids? Like, you don't have 3 years to not be
No, but
down
what-
on yourself. You're pregnant again after like 2
But
years.
that's what I'm saying. But that can
we
go
can
on.
we can deal with it after like 6 kids.
No,
yeah,
but that,
sure.
that can go on with the duration, whether she's pregnant, not pregnant, after having given birth. That can be throughout that whole period. Even if you get her pregnant again and she puts her body image to the fact that she's pregnant,
Yeah,
she
take-
can
take
still
it to a
feel
therapist.
she can still feel down about it. So
Oh,
how would you deal with
Take
that?
it, I just said take it to a therapist.
But you have to play your own part as well.
Yeah, what?
My point isn't what the therapist is going to do. My point is how long you're going to be
Not
capable
long.
of managing her emotions.
Not long. Not long. Because for me, like I said, the only way I can show you is how I know how to. Unless you're gonna tell me how I can make you feel better. And if you then don't know how I can make you feel better, then let's go to a therapist. Because I can be like, yo, this is how I can show you you're sexy. This is how I can show you I still think you're beautiful. Like all these things. If it's not working, tell me how. You don't know. You don't know either.
What's your therapist?
Let's go to a therapist. Let's figure this shit out. Let's find out the root of why you don't think you're sexy no more.
I feel you now.
You know what I'm saying?
My wife is going to therapy.
But what if you don't think you're sexy no more? Like, how does your wife reassure you? How will you reassure your husband like he's still pegged?
When I whip it out, you go, whoa!
Hold on.
That was literally me.
What's up?
She said that's actually you.
No, it was just a private conversation. No, wait, it was a private conversation.
Hold on, but that's a lie though. Because you're 10 years into the marriage and you go, whoa. I'll be like, stop the
No,
fucking
the
bullshit,
cat, dog.
man.
Like you said, sometimes you just throw that I love you out there, just to throw it out there. I'm going to eat it up, you know what I mean? Gas you up, you know what I'm saying?
You just think you'd be like, what, me? I'm going like that still.
Yeah, come on.
Yes, my password is saved.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's
That's
actually me.
These guys.
So yeah, man.
So how would you reassure your husband if he didn't feel like top notch no more?
I think
Yo, bum ass to the gym, nigga. Get some weights on.
I think that's where love languages come in play, because it's like, you see how you said if you don't know how she wants to
Yeah.
be loved, if you knew her love language,
People's
Then-
love language
You should
they
approach
change.
it. Regardless
yeah, it
of
does
what,
change.
whatever it is at the
But
time.
then you will do, because you say yours is basically words, right? You will tell her.
Words of
But imagine if,
affirmation.
imagine if she doesn't want to hear words.
Acts of service.
Whatever it is.
Let's go. I'm saying, what is it? Let me know which one is it.
Yeah, then you try that.
What if
That's
she
I'm
don't
saying.
know? What if we try everything and it didn't work?
Yeah, then I guess therapy after a while then.
What
Because
if
that
she
means
just
she needs
broken?
to... Then therapy. I don't know, therapy doesn't help anyone.
Yeah.
but-
Therapy don't help you.
Yeah.
You know what I do though? You know like when I did my therapy thing, there's some shit that the therapist, I'll say something, and she'll go, there's a deeper reason, and I'm just thinking, there's no fucking deeper reason behind this, bro. Sometimes in life, this is just what it is. Like, don't try to make it seem like it's something
everything
deep.
is rooted in my past. No.
No, it's just, I'm just a prick. How about that? How about that? I'm just a prick. Like, there's nothing more to it.
I feel you.
It's not emotional scarring. Leave me alone. None of that stuff. Stop diagnosing me. Go diagnose your grandfather, man. Leave me alone, man.
Well, okay.
Moving man. Anyway,
Alright.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
okay, so
So wrap
might
this
as well wrap it, yeah. Well, thank you for listening to the, what's that episode? 49. Yeah, episode 49, Nothing New Podcast. Once again, thank you for our lovely guests for joining us. Once again,
Please say your name and your
yeah, trust me.
And your
give it a
YouTube.
minute,
if you have YouTube.
My name is Busola.
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Oh
see
my
it,
days.
so.
Oh, please
And
say
your
your name.
socials, your TikTok, everything.
My
Lay
name
it
is
down.
Busola __ and everything.
So,
Spell it.
Sorry, it's Busola S __ everything.
Your TikTok,
Busola S.
your businesses.
No.
I'm gonna put. You know, listen.
I'm gonna put it there anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna put it
With,
anyway.
with these lot, we're gonna put everything in the bio. But Ajie, please take the floor.
Instagram.
Anyone?
What was it?
No way, just
Instagram at it's Ajie.
Mm.
And
Get on to
YouTube.
Ajie W.
It's all good and well you guys did this, man. You know for sure nobody watches this shit. This links.
Do you know what it is?
Bye.
Yeah, that's how we did it at the start.
Yeah, that's what we did at the
That's how we
start.
did it at the start.
Oh yeah, because you guys have been talking.
Yo, there'll be somebody listen to this go, oh, they're just talking about scrimmage. I've had enough.
Man said they,
Oh,
nigga,
it's good
you.
you done that at the start. then.
That's how, yeah. 'cause
Nah, you mentioned scrimmage first. But yeah, thank you very much for listening to the Nothing New
If you made it this
Podcast.
far, listen, I appreciate you. Listen, alright, cool. If you're listening to this right now, send me a message. I'll send you a $5. That's it.
Okay.
I'll message you. Don't worry.
I'll message you.
I'll send you a further.
I'm still listening. But yeah, thank you very much for listening. We are over and out.
I'll admit it. Watch your motherfucker